Hi, I'm Renee.
And I'm Anthony.
And we are the voices, channelers, and healers behind Blue Soul Earth. Welcome to our Blue Soul Wisdom series, where we channel the Ascended Masters, and we do so around a particular topic related to spirituality, related to consciousness, related to love. And one of the things that we haven't done, although we channel Yeshua's energy, otherwise known as Jesus of Nazareth to many around the world, we channel his energy at home a lot. We also channel his energy in many of our Study with Spirit courses, but we haven't done an episode where we've just channeled Yeshua's energy. And we thought we would bring it through and talk about one of his favorite teachings, which was oneness with the all, including God.
I think for Yeshua, the idea of oneness was always there, but getting that message to people 2,000 years ago and even today can be a little bit challenging. So from what he had said from 2,000 years ago, it was quite a challenging message. So he had to speak to them in ways that they could understand.
And because it was such a patriarchal society, they could only understand words like through the Father.
Let's channel him.
Yes.
We'll have our guides come through, and then Yeshua will step through afterwards.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about what oneness meant for him and what it means today. So slow down your breath. Close your eyes. And remember, you're connected to source energy all the time.
Yeah, whatever that is for you. So back then, they used language like the Father and a lot of their teachings as a way for people to understand and be able to grasp the message. And as they mentioned, when one energy comes forth, like Yeshua's coming forth now, it's almost like the hair on our heads, right? That we each represent a frequency, and that frequency of Yeshua comes forward, shines a bit brighter, and can speak to us.
I am Yeshua. I am the energy. I am the beginning and I am the end. I am the Omega. I am the A and the Z and the Z and the A and the Z, and I am the all. But why am I the all?
And what does that mean? What does that truly mean?
To be all. To be one with all, to be one with God, to be one with the Father. Who is the Father? Who is the Mother? Who is the Son and who is the daughter? I spoke back then about family, father, mother, daughter, because that is what they understood. They didn't understand quantum aspects of whom they are. They didn't understand things about the stars as you do now. But you do. The oneness, the wholeness of who you are, you understand that.
I think it's still very hard for people, even in modern times, to understand that even though some modern spiritual seekers and even teachers speak about the oneness and the interconnected of all things and all people, I think it's still difficult for our linear minds to get around the idea of this oneness.
You are still separated, many of you. But it is not I who separated you. It was you who separated you. You separated yourselves from yourselves. And when you separate yourselves from yourselves, you separate yourselves from God or from the universal consciousness that makes you up. That you consist of. This unity. It's never gone away, but you're in a constant state of relearning it. If you just understand that you are one, you will be one. You see, when I say you must go through me to get to the Father, all I am trying to say is this. You must discover who you are in me and how I am you, and that there is no separation. And that when you discover that you are me and I am you, you will understand that oneness.
And you used the word Father, of course, because that's what they could understand or relate to, or maybe not even relate to, but more so what they would accept for language 2,000 years ago.
That is correct. It was a society dominated by male energy. So in order to attract the male energy to a spiritual gathering, just as it is today difficult, because they're very stuck in their ways, I needed to use a language that they understood. Today we still use this language. I must still use this language. I am not a religion, but I am a being. I have an essence. And I'm here to give you the message as well. Unity is who you are. I come to you in peace, as I did before, I do now. In this present moment, you and Anthony are of peace now. You are of me and I am of you, and you understand that. But you do not have to have me come through you to know that.
Right.
You simply need to understand who you are.
And it's part of intention, right? When we're putting intention into the field, it activates this divine love that we all have within each and every one of us.
Yes, Renee, Gaia, that is true. Your intentions are very, very powerful. I simply needed to intend, and they were healed. I was a demonstration of the unity of one through thought in order to heal. To create what you see as a miracle really is not a miracle. It is the unity in order to, or the unity and the ability to create miracles. You can call them miracles, but they're not. They are you. You are the true miracle, all of you. If you simply intend and understand that this can move a mountain, say unto the mountain, move, and the mountain will move. But you must do that together as one.
And I know you've talked to us about this before. You also have to believe that it's possible, because if you don't believe that it's possible, how can you heal? If you doubt yourself, then you can't be that pure vessel for healing. So can you speak a little bit about how these healings took place? You often mention that it's a soul-to-soul conversation, that you had this ability to go into these other dimensional realms, and your soul would talk to the soul of the person that you were healing.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. I never did the healing. I did not heal. I was nothing more than a spark. I was nothing more than a voice speaking to the soul, so that the soul could decide whether it chose to be healed or not.
So in other words, if the soul decides it has stage 4 cancer, and if the soul decides it's not ready to heal, it won't. But you still activated it in their energy body in order for the healing to take place.
I allowed the soul to understand that it can change its own path.
Yeah, and its own destiny.
Yes, that it can change the probabilities of what it's going to do in this earth realm. All I say to the soul is, soul, you have a choice. What do you want? Do you wish to heal yourself here? If the soul says yes, then so be it. But if the soul says, this experience on the earth plane here in this vibration has ended, I will say, peace be with you as well. You are still healed, no matter what.
Well, truly, because you always have said to us, as does Magdalene, that there really is no death of the human body anyway.
No. There is nothing more than the expansion of what you are as an energy body back into God. God's source energy. One source.
Or universal consciousness.
That is correct. So you see, I didn't heal. You often think that I rose Lazarus from the dead. I did not. I simply said, Lazarus, wake up. Lazarus, get up.
But
We have work to do together.
that is certainly a gift in that lifetime, even if you don't take credit for the healing, because as Reiki practitioners know, and all energy workers know, that you're not responsible for the healing, but you had this ability to be this pure vessel of love in order for that soul-to-soul connection to take place.
Let me ask you a question then, Renee. Where did this gift come from?
The soul gives it to the soul.
And the soul is a part of God. God gives it to the soul, but in essence, you give it to yourself.
Because we are God.
That is correct. That is the unity of one, the unity within many. I never want you to think that you cannot give these gifts unto you or that God must give them to you. You give to yourself this gift of unity, and then you will create your own miracles if you choose. The kingdom always lied within. Again, the kingdom. We spoke like that. I spoke like that with Magdalene, with Mary, because this is what they understood. Kingdoms, big cities, if you will. This is how they could understand the message. But the kingdom is within. The kingdom is here. It is the unity of who you are. You are the temple of your own existence. You be of peace and grace and gratitude and love. And this is what will come to you as well. Understand me. Know me. But not the way they portrayed me, but know me through you. And you will become one again and understand your essence. I will allow Anthony now to come to shine his light just a little bit brighter than ours. His true essence.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace is with you always, and so is love.
Such a gentle, gentle energy, and so calming. It's always calming for my energy body and for my spirit when his energy comes through. So when you think, and maybe some of you are in disbelief watching this, is that really possible? And the truth is, at least what we have learned from this quantum existence of ours, it's merely the frequencies which make up Yeshua's soul comes through our collective auric field, taps into the Akashic records, which is the sort of data depository of his lifetime 2,000 years ago, plugs into that grid to re-access and reignite, if you like, that persona in which he had 2,000 years ago, and that's what comes forward to speak. That's the best way to explain it in 60 seconds.
I would say from channeling the energy, it's probably one of the most gentle, the most gentle energies that I've ever experienced before.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so
anyway, thank you for this.
Yeah.
This is the first time we brought him through on camera publicly.
I have a feeling he's going to come through even more like Magdalene.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Just so much depth there and texture to the teachings, and it's not that different from 2,000 years ago.
Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye now.